as part of my journey, I started to really question, what is it that was really important to me? And so my mentor, who's here today, who hired me, Bob Deal, sent me on a journey, and he sent me to a monastery. And that was one of the monasteries. I actually went to a Christian and a Buddhist monastery on the East Coast, or on the West Coast. And I looked at, what is it that was important to me? And I decided to leave my executive position to go back to teach. I went back for my PhD, as David talked about, and then I was recruited at UWM, and I taught in their executive program. And I had this wonderful opportunity of receiving the University Teaching Award, which became my kiss of death, I call it. It was awesome, but it meant then that I was asked to teach classes of 300. And I can't connect one-on-one with classes of 300. And so I decided to move to MSUE when they recruited me. But I also have to highlight the bottom right-hand corner, because my most important job of all of this is I'm a mom. I have a 17-year-old and a 25-year-old. They're much younger then. But that's my most important job. And so on my journey, this is actually the place I sat. Bob, you know this well. And I looked out and tried to think about what's important to my life. This is an annotated version of this. And I wrote it in 1986. And my purpose is really to assist individuals, groups, and organizations in reaching their fullest potential. And then I have to remind myself sometimes that in turn, that helps me reach my potential. And then what's my values? What are the core values that I have to live by? And it's really living by that purpose and to do it with wisdom. And I use that to make the transition from a large institution to a small institution in my personal life when things happen that I may not necessarily want to have happen. And then in those day-to-day decisions, when it's a hard day. And then I have these integrity partners that I'm so grateful for, one of which is here, Mark Sternig. And I call on them when sometimes it's hard and I'm like, oh, what did I do? And the question always is, did you live your purpose? And even if it's a hard decision, if my answer is yes, I live my purpose, then it's okay.